Introduce yourself and explain briefly about your project that you are working in the REU program.
My name is NarmathanVelummylum. I go to North Carolina State University. I'm an upcoming senior in computer science. And my project is about connected dominating sets, and I'm basically implementing a particular method of forming a connected dominating set. It's an ID-based connected dominating set, and evaluating the performance of that method against other known methods to see which one is best for network performance in a MANET, mobile ad hoc network.
Okay. Now you are in the final week of your program. What do you feel about the overall accomplishments in your project?
Overall, I generally feel good about the accomplishments of my project. I think I made some contributions to the field because I have results that adds knowledge to my respective field. So I think that went well.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being poor, 5 being excellent, how would you rate yourself in wireless ad hoc networks and sensor networks?
In wireless ad hoc networks, I would say a 4 because that's what I'm working in. My research isn't really in sensor networks, so for that I would probably say like a 2 or a 3.
Okay. Should there be any changes in the way students are mentored in the REU program? If so, what are the changes you would like to recommend?
I don't think I have a problem specifically with the way students are mentored. I wouldn't make any changes, I guess.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not at all, 5 being more definitely, how would you pursue your graduate school in the area of wireless ad hoc networks and sensor networks?
I would probably say a 2, because I'm not sure. I mean, it's an interesting topic, but I'm not sure if I would focus on that. But that could change. I don't know.
Okay. Dr. Meghanathan was your principal mentor for you in your project. How did he motivated you and help you in your project?
He motivated me by always making sure I was keeping my management of my project in order, making sure everything was in time to and yeah, that's how he helped me.
Okay. Dr. Moore also presented an orientation section during the middle of the program. On a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being not at all, 5 being more definitely, how these sessions will enhance your interest to pursue your terminal degree, that is PhD in computer science?
I would say a 3. I think she had she brought up a lot of interesting points, and I think she did increase my motivation to go to graduate school. I was already thinking I'd go at some point, but yeah, it was. Yeah.
There are also seminars like bioinformatics, digital image processing, and high performance computing. How do you rate these seminars?
I appreciated the digital image processing and high performance computing seminars. I think they were informative and interesting. And bioinformatics, I think that's a cool topic, but the person who delivered the lecture on it, he is just speaking to us on an elementary level, kind of like we were middle school or high school, and he should have considered his audience was college students. But yeah, overall they were good.
Okay. The field trip like ELDC, how do you rate this field trip?
I liked the field trip to the Engineering and Research Development Center because I thought it was cool. We got to see a lot of cool stuff like supercomputers, and we got to see what they're doing and how it's beneficial. And I thought it was like it looked like a nice place to work, but I don't know if I'm going to go in that direction. It's just it was nice to see what they were doing.
Do we need to organize such trips in the future?
Yeah, I think it was. You should do it again in the future. I think people can benefit from it in the future.
How would you compare your presentation skills both in oral and in writing before the beginning of the research program and now at the end of the program?
I would say it's improved a little bit. I can't say like it's improved immensely or anything, but yeah, I've been writing. As far as technical writing goes, yeah, it's definitely improved because I've been writing technical papers a lot, so I think it's improved in that realm.
Okay. What are the major strengths of this program? Are there any weaknesses in this program? If so, what are they?
The major strengths, I think, is teaching us research methodology and just giving us that experience of what it's like to conduct research in an area or field. And as far as weaknesses, none come to mind right now.
Okay. How was the coding experience during the program? How much knowledge have you gained with respect to logical development and implementation? The field trip like ELDC, how do you rate this field trip?
I liked the field trip to the Engineering and Research Development Center because I thought it was cool. We got to see a lot of cool stuff like supercomputers, and we got to see what they're doing and how it's beneficial. And I thought it was like it looked like a nice place to work, but I don't know if I'm going to go in that direction. It's just it was nice to see what they were doing.
Do we need to organize such trips in the future?
Yeah, I think you should do it again in the future. I think people can benefit from it in the future.
How would you compare your presentation skills both in oral and in writing before the beginning of the research program and now at the end of the program?
I would say it's improved a little bit.
How was the coding experience during the program? How much knowledge have you gained with respect to logical development and implementation as well as programming language that you worked on?
I'd say that the coding experience was beneficial. I'd say I feel a bit more confident as a programmer just because I've been putting into practice like all of the programming concepts I've learned throughout my undergraduate career, and just so it's brought them together and refreshed me on them, and I've just I think it's helped in logic development and implementation for me just because I've been doing all sorts of implementing logic for algorithms, and yeah, I think it's definitely helped me.
Okay. Do you think your research is publishable, and why?
I guess I'd say it could be publishable because I mean it adds contributions to my field I hope, but I don't know. I don't know if it will be published.
Okay. Finally, on a scale of 1 to 100%, how confident you are in research before attending the program and now after attending the program?
I'd say before attending the program, probably like maybe 40%, 50%, and afterwards, I guess 78, something like that, 80.
Okay. Thank you.